Steve, yeah. I wasn't, I couldn't see your guys' messages. Every once in a while, the messages will just stop. So I don't know if you guys stop chatting or I don't know if that's on my end. But the last message I seen was about China. And after about 10 minutes, I kind of figured you guys disappeared or basically I needed to start the stream. But it looks like I can read you guys' messages now. I don't know why it does that. I hate it because I have to restart the stream and it does something. I don't know what it is. But as you guys can see, look at this. I've already ate for a good while. But I'm still at like half. I wonder if they'll be mad if I ask to take it home. ZB Horowitz, what's up? I think I'm gonna ask to take this home. What's up? I don't know what it was, but this is about the third time that basically your guys' messages don't show up in the past, I don't know, 3 or 4 days. And there's nothing I can do. So the only option that I know of as of now is I have to restart the stream every time that happens. Which sucks. Because I have to create a new thumbnail. I have to put in the descriptions. I gotta turn on the portrait landscape mode. I think I'm probably gonna try to take it home. I know, and I've ate a lot of the spice. This one's a lot more spicier. A lot more. I kind of feel like they're making it spicier because it's not in the tourist area, so I feel it's in the more local area. So I think they cranked up the spice. I didn't see too many people that I recognized. The guy in the front right there that's sitting by the street, that's the regular guy that I always see here. But I didn't notice any of the other girls. I seen 2 new girls here. So look, I got the individual chili, and then there's already a ton of chili in here too. So, no, he wasn't too surprised. I just said, "You moved," and he said, "Yeah, yeah." But I mean, he didn't throw the red carpet out and dance around and celebrate. But it's a much bigger place. I think I think that's the only reason why they moved, is they wanted a bigger place. But they moved about 20 minutes away, walking distance. And yeah, but I just don't know how often I'm gonna get out here. I'm gonna have to take this home, guys. Look at how much I had. Look at how much I still have left. I still got half the fried rice and almost half of the meat. This will be 110,000. So that will be. So remember, if there was a way that I could have got the portion of fried rice instead of the white rice, I would have substituted that, but I couldn't. So I had to buy both entrees, I guess you would call them. So 110,000. This will cost me $4.47. If I would have been able to just substitute the rice, I would have been able to pay $2.45. If I wouldn't have had to buy the fried rice, if I could have just got it substituted, like if they would have gave me the fried rice in a small portion like that, it would have been about $2.50, but this ended up costing me about $4.50. Great. It's a great value. This is one of my more expensive restaurants too. So this is like one of the highest restaurant prices I pay. Usually I pay 60 to 90,000 range for dinner for myself. 60 to 90,000 is usually my range. So what is that, about 275, 250 to like 350 is usually what I pay. Here I pay about an extra $1. And remember, this is not even Vietnamese food. This is imported, not really imported, but a foreign cuisine. And you guys see how much I got. Look at that. I ate all the white rice. I ate about half the meat. And it's good. It has the bell peppers. It is. So the offshore traveler, I tell people, I like to cook though. That's the problem. So I like to cook because I love cooking. Plus I can make stuff that I don't get here, or I feel that I can make better in Vietnam. But if you don't like to cook, then I recommend definitely going out to eat. Not only is it's I don't know if I would say it's cheaper, but it's right at the same price point. You might spend an extra 50 cents or maybe $1 extra, or it'll be the same price. But you don't have to wash dishes. You don't have to cook it. So there is definitely a big trade-off. But I make some awesome burgers at home. Awesome burgers and awesome homemade fries. I use my crock pot to make a pork roast. So on stuff like that, I have to cook. But if I didn't cook, I would just go out to my 5 favorite restaurants every single night. And my dinner's always under $4. Usually between $2 and $4 is usually what I pay for dinner. And then in the day, I'll eat a banh mi sandwich, which is about 80 cents, a little under $1 for lunch. I can get the bonnet for breakfast. And the bonnet breakfast is like $1.50, which is sizzling steak, eggs, and banh mi bread. Oh, for sure me. I love cooking. She doesn't really cook too much anyways, but I usually cook all the time. I make the fries, I make the burgers. I even cook dessert. I turn all kinds of... I'm very creative, so like I'll take bread and I'll either smash the bread down and then I'll put some kind of filling in it and then fry it up and then put some caramel sauce on it, or I'll make homemade chicken sandwiches with fries. So I make a lot of stuff. She cooks The Indian chicken that I like, that's the one thing she cooks. And then she'll cook like chicken pasta. That's basically what she'll cook. But besides that, I cook everything else. And she'll cook rice. Well, I wouldn't really say cook it. She throws it in the rice cooker. Who was it that mentioned about who was it? I don't think it was Offshore Traveler. It was someone else mentioned, can you hang out in a cafe and do your work? Someone mentioned that. I don't know if they're still in the room, but if they are, look, she's got her laptop. She's got the laptop set up over there, and she's doing her work while eating. So I forgot who mentioned that. Can you bring your laptop? Is it okay? Will they get mad? As you guys can see, she's brought it over. What was that comment? People sit there, yeah. I mean, like you guys seen, you can sit outside of the convenience store. They have tables and chairs. That's crazy, 9 hours. You should have done a live stream. I think my longest live stream now has been 6 hours. So we're gonna pay here. If we can get them over here. Let's see if we can get them over here. My nose is leaking, guys. I'm telling you, this. I know I haven't had it in a while, maybe a month or so. But I definitely feel this is much more spicier. I once live streamed 10 hours straight. Wow, that's crazy. I've only done 6, and 6 felt like it was a long time already. I once live streamed 10 hours. I'm full, man. I was really hungry when I came here, and for some reason I couldn't finish it. Yeah. If you're with other people, it'll probably go faster. Because I know if I was here by myself and I wasn't doing a live stream, I'd just be listening to like a YouTube podcast or something, and I would just eat quick and then I'd be gone. Can I pack it up? Can I take it to go?
Take away.
Take away.
Oh yeah, okay.
And then can I get Bill?
Yeah, okay.
Come on.
Okay, okay.
My nose is just freaking. Can you guys hear me? It's leaking. Ooh, I haven't been. I'm a fool. I forgot to plug in my charger. Luckily, I still have a lot of battery. I think once we get out of here. Everyone thinks they can do all this multitasking. But I'm telling you, when you guys are eating, when you're eating, walking, and trying to read the chat, it's a lot different. I gotta have my bag on me. I gotta keep the charger plugged in. I gotta walk and make sure I don't fall in any hole. I gotta make sure I don't get hit by a scooter. And then I gotta try to keep attention to the chat. No one talks. Where is everyone? I don't know. We only have 9 people in here now. Only 9. I think I gotta get these. Get used to it because you don't have me. I got my backpack. So I got my backpack with me. That's where I keep my water at right now. But luckily I don't have too much stuff to carry. It does feel a lot bulkier because I have to wear my bag on my shoulder, and then I gotta wear my backpack, so I got two. So the bill was 110. What is my top 5? So this is probably one of them. Did I hit 1.7? Wow. So this is one of my favorite restaurants, Kin Kin. It's a Thai food place. They just moved, and they're about 20 minutes away now by walking, which kind of sucks for me. Come on.
Thank you.
Come on. So this is one of my favorite restaurants. My other two favorite restaurants would be, I like the pork chop place that we went to. It's called Kam Tam Ut Van. What else do I like? Oh, I like the local restaurant. I never can remember their name. And then my other go-to is Bikini Bottoms, the burger place. So look at this, guys. Look at it. They packed me up pretty damn good. Look at this. So they put my meat in here, and they put my rice in here. So a nice little cool to-go bag. So I got my change back. I got my food. I don't want to spill anything. And I'll show you. So this is the restaurant right there, guys. So it's a lot bigger, and it's right here. It's in the much more. Come on, thank you. So this is the name right here. If you guys ever want to check it out, it's called Kin Kin. Like I said, they moved, but there is a bigger place, and you could park your scooters in here. So it is pretty nice. The regular stuff is the regular guy. So we're going to try to find our way back. Yeah, I would try it. The problem is it's going to be most likely probably away from the area that you live. So we just walked out. We're going to try to see how long of a walking distance it is. I think it's about 20 minutes. And I guess since I'm doing a stream, I might as well walk. I could take the Grab, but the Grab's like 20,000. It was like 25,000, which I just kind of hate because I'm spending an extra 50,000 to take a Grab there and back. These are the places where you could get your, if you need to reload your data on your cell phone plan, you come into these little stores right here and you get it. You just left Danang last month, like the Country Barbecue and Bikini Bottoms. I do love Bikini Bottoms. If you were here the other day, you would have seen that we had dinner at Bikini Bottoms. I've been going there for about a good solid year. I like Bikini Bottoms. That's my favorite burger spot. I've never seen this one, Win. I don't think that's not Winmart or Vinmart, but it's a different one. We've never been in there. I don't even know which way I'm supposed to be going. Let me take a look at my Google location. Because I've never been this far in the local. Let's get out of here before we get hit. But I've never been down this far. I kind of think we're supposed to go down this alley. So basically it's telling us to just keep walking all the way up there. So I guess that's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna walk. If you guys see something that you guys think is cool, let me know and maybe we'll go check it out. What is Win? I don't know what Win is. Yeah, they have 7-Elevens in the Philippines. It's definitely not as good as the Bangkok one, though. The Bangkok one, it's unbeatable. In the Philippines, they just have fried chicken at the 7-Elevens. It's kind of like a typical other market. This is very similar. Yeah, it's just very similar to all the other places. It's just a typical market. Yeah, nothing special. And you got your guys' eggs. Ooh, they have the big rice. I haven't seen this. We've never seen this rice. So it's 108,000 for 3 kilos. 30, 60, 90. So at Moon Milk, it's a little bit cheaper. They got Heineken for you guys. So there's your guys' Heineken. I've never seen this one though. It's called Win. Now they have another place that's very similar. It's called Win Mart. But this one is kind of like, oh, this is Win Mart. This is Win Mart. For some reason it just says Win. But I do see there it says Win Mart. It doesn't look like the other Win Marts I've ever seen. So it looks a little different. I've never been nervous in the Philippines. I know people talk about it sometimes, but I've never been nervous there. I've never been nervous in any country I've been to. I've never really had any even bad experience in the Philippines. I actually did lose my wallet in the Philippines. It fell out of my pocket, and luckily someone returned it to the police station, and luckily I got it, or else I would have been completely screwed. I would have been big time screwed. They did take the money though. Miguel, what's up? Yeah. So almost all these places take the overseas bank card. But so listen to this, guys. So I used my bank card here twice at Moon Milk, and I'm not going to say it was Moon Milk, but I had 2 fraud charges that were both done in the USA, but they all came right after I used them at Moon Milk. So I had to have my bank FedEx me a new card from USA to Vietnam. I had to have that done for 2 cards in about a 1-month span. I wonder if that's the Miguel. Miguel, are you the one that we met earlier today at the Moon Milk? Remember we met when we were in Moon Milk, we met up with a guy that was traveling. I think he said from Atlanta, I think. Pretty sure it was Atlanta. So this is a much more local feel place. Yeah, you're just seeing locals here. This is just filled with locals. This area does, it's kind of funny because walking down here, this makes me feel a lot like the neighborhoods in the Philippines. This makes me feel like the neighborhoods in the Philippines, or the neighborhood in Siloam in Bangkok. This is what gives me that same feel. Okay, so we got 2 Miguels. The Philippines, if you are not a budget traveler and you're just going to have a trip, then the Philippines is good. But if you're traveling as a budget traveler and you need great internet, great infrastructure, then you're going to be disappointed. But if you are the retired type that has the money, that loves the English, that loves that you don't have to do a bus run or leave out of the country every 90 days, then you'll like the Philippines. If you like to hang out at malls, if you like all that kind of stuff, then it would be good. But we're in a much more local neighborhood right now. So this is the first time I've really felt in Danang that I'm in a much different neighborhood. It really, really reminds me of like a Bangkok local neighborhood. Here's a full market. Remember, we pass these all the time. We got some karaoke coming up over here. I'm assuming we're going the right way. Let me check my Google Maps again. Let's see where we're at, guys. Oh, yeah, we're going the right way. Steve, what's up, buddy? What's up, buddy? Appreciate it. I would get on the karaoke mic and sing for you, but it looks like they're too busy over there. They don't want to probably have me get on the mic and show them up. But let's walk by the locals. They're doing some karaoke. So they're eating and doing karaoke over here. It's cool.
Good line up here.
So that.
Good line up here.
Okay. Thank you. What is this? Karaoke?
Happy New Year.
How's it going? YouTube. Ah. They want me to drink. I can't drink. I don't drink. I don't drink. I'm sorry, I don't drink. I don't drink.
Tôi không uống rượu bia.
Just Coke, just Coke, just Coke. I appreciate it. I appreciate it though. Thank you, thank you. I heard karaoke, so I seen you guys. I seen you guys doing karaoke. It was nice. Xin chào, xin chào. I don't drink.
I am policeman.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Welcome,
I've been in here, so look, I show you.
Sit down, please. Sit down, please.
I'm doing a YouTube channel. You do YouTube.
Ah, yeah.
So I show you.
Okay. Sit down, please.
I sit down. Look. I show you. I show you. So look. So I do. So Mignon, Quay. I do all these. I do all these. 1 year. 1 year. Danang. Danang number 1. My favorite. Danang is my favorite city. I've been to 18 countries in the world. Danang is my favorite city. Danang my number one. Number one. I don't drink alcohol. I haven't drank alcohol in 7 years, but I really appreciate it. I really appreciate you guys having me here with the locals. I appreciate it. I have to pick up my girlfriend. I just. I stayed here for a couple of minutes. I have to go meet up with my girlfriend. I just got dinner and I'm walking back.
Yes.
I get dinner. Kin, right there. Very good. Can I take picture? YouTube. Can I take picture?
Tôi muốn bạn hát tôi nghe một bài. Tôi muốn bạn hát tôi nghe một bài.
Ah. Perfect. I drink that one. They want me to sing. So here we go. Watch this, guys. I put this right here. Guys, they want me to do a shot. They want me to do a shot of... I just ate. So they want me to do a shot, but it's of yogurt. So here we go. Got the beer. I got the yogurt. Vietnam, danang. There we go, right there. That was the best yogurt I ever had. That's because I eat this. Can I take Can I take quick picture? Hold on, guys. Let me take a quick picture.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. One more. Yours is bigger. Yours is bigger. This is muscle. This is muscle. I just did my shot. They want me to sit. I can't get out of here, guys. This is muscle. California, USA. USA, California. California.
United States American.
American.
Okay.
Yes. USA. I tell them. I did this one.
Ôi ba cái chuyện ở cái bọn tao uống 10 ly. Cái đấy. Việt Nam á uống lên 10 ngày.
I do another.
10 ngày.
That's why you had too many.
Anh uống không?
You had too many.
Anh uống không? Bác này là mơ tí đang uống nhưng mà anh uống không?
Ôi, cái gì con nè.
Who's like cheap Vietnam?
Ah,
Cheap Vietnam.
hey, what is it?
Tí
Tí?
thì sáng nay biết trộn lá đấy.
Cheap Vietnam.
Lá lắm.
Okay.
Có thế ta nè.
Đang có voi
It's
đấy
a
Việt
tea,
Nam.
tea.
Việt thế đấy. Uống được không?
Rồi, mời đến chơi trà rồi, nó biết rồi.
It's a T plus.
Okay.
Cheers.
Đến với nửa mốt là.
Đâu Thằng Thanh, đây đâu Thằng Thanh.
Biết không?
How you say cheers?
Biết không?
Vietnam.
Việt Nam.
Vietnam. My T plus, T plus.
Thôi, em. làm kiếm tiền chứ có gì đâu mà. Hai lần ui nha.
Very good, very good.
Hai lần.
Policeman. Oh, thank you, policeman. I see. Thank you.
Mì nó thật không?
Hả?
Mì nó thật không? Mì nó thật không?
I did. Yeah. This one.
Đã đi ôm tròn tình thương.
Bạn bao nhiêu tuổi?
Ôi năm còn đó.
42. So 42.
Không buồn Việt Nam, mà đi quen.
Tình đâu là tình cuối người ơi. Suốt đời tình yêu câu lứa đôi. Người chẳng âm thầm đưa nước về khơi.
I saw you got the. They wanted me to show the ladies that are over there. Ladies over here.
Photograph.
Oh yeah, I take. I take.
Hóa thành rồi có khi tàn, tình ấy chỉ đến
So they want us to take. This is for all my guy viewers. Xin chào. Xin chào. Can I take a picture?
Okay.
Let's take a picture, guys. 1, 2.
Very beautiful.
Very nice. Very nice. Come on. Come on. I gotta get back before my girlfriend gets mad, but I really appreciate everything. I will come back down here in the next few days. What is your name?
My name is Hiếu.
What is your name?
My name is Hiếu.
Hiho. Hiho. Will. Will. So I show you my name.
What's your name?
Will.
Okay.
I show you right here. Will. W-I-L. Will.
Facebook.
I have Facebook right here. I try to add you right now.
See you again. Thank you.
Can I see? Can I see? I add you. Can I see this? I type. Oh.
Facebook.
Quý em có gì đâu. Nhưng mà sai thì đi về.
Okay.
Thank you.
See you again.
See you. I come back. I live that way.
Ah.
So I come back down this way. I stay at I stay right down the street at Muang Tan Apartments on Trong Bak Dang.
Okay.
I live down there. And I come back down. I thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you guys. Very nice. Very nice. I see. I see. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you. Bye bye. Ah. Come on. Come on. Come on. Thank you. Come on. Have a nice night. Come on. Thank you. Thank you. Jesus. I had to get out of there, guys. I don't know if you guys are still here. But I got a new tea drink. I don't know if you guys could hear it, but I was, if I would have stayed another 10 minutes, I might have been adopted into that family right there. At first, I walked over there. I wasn't in their space, but I walked over on the street to try to get a little bit of recording of them doing karaoke. And he kind of he did this hand signal. I didn't know what it meant. I thought he was saying, hey, get away, get away. And I started to walk away and he goes, no, no, come here. And he wanted me to do karaoke and he wanted me to drink. So I had to tell him I don't drink. But then it was funny because he gave me the yogurt shot of alcohol. And then they gave me this tea. But he actually told me, he said, we used Google Translate, and he told me, hey, I'm a police officer. No one messes you. That's what he said. No one messes with you. I'm police officer. So they were nice though. And then he tried to introduce me to all the women back there. That's why I was over there taking some pictures. All the guys there were nice. That's a nice little local, that's my local experience right there. I don't know how much of it you guys could hear because that music was blaring, but they were all pretty wasted. I guess that's a police, so I guess he's the police here, so he just cranks up the karaoke. I missed a lot of your guys' messages. Let me try to read some. Let me go back, guys. I missed a lot of your guys' stuff. He was trying to do matchmaker with me. He told me, go pick anyone on that table back there. That's what he told me. Go look, go take a picture. Drinking the strong stuff. Yeah, I did have the strong stuff. I had the strawberry yogurt drink. I think they're just taking the piss out of you. They were actually nice, man. They were actually pretty nice. They gave me a tea. They gave me a yogurt. And he gave me his Facebook. So maybe if I ever get in any trouble in Danang, I can message my my Facebook police officer buddy. They don't care you're American. Do you speak Vietnamese? I only know how to say hello, and I know how to say thank you. That's it. Local vibe. How did he end up? I literally was walking from the restaurant. You guys see, guys? I was walking from the restaurant, and I heard karaoke, so I just kind of grazed right by it real quick. Look at this place. So I literally ran into it. I literally ran into that place. I don't know what this place is. It's like a little beer garden or something. I'm trying to catch up with all your guys' messages now. Live streaming, can't predict anything. Take a photo. I did get the photo, so I don't know how far back I'm reading. 1 minute he's reading. Next minute he's taking yogurt shots. That's a new big thing. I think the hop garden. I think that's going to be the next big thing in Danang, is the yogurt shots. I'm still here, yes. They like the company of a foreigner. I had this when I first went to the Philippines. Do they have Uber? They do. Well, it's not called Uber, it's called Grab. Uber is called Grab throughout Asia, but there's a better one. It's called InDrive. I use InDrive. It's about 30% cheaper. I tried to wave though. It would help you. They have many different ride shares. I guess that's better than walking. They just hardworking guys. Yeah, they were cranking up the music. There was a lot of them. So the women were at one table. Xin chào. Xin chào. The women were at one table, and it was like the kids were kind of at another table, and then all the guys were back there at the two other tables. But it kind of seems like it was like the cop kind of runs that little area and has his little parties and stuff like that. So that was a cool little place. Sometimes people are kind of sketchy about being on camera, but none of those guys had any issues. They wanted me to take pictures of them. So we got some pictures, some memories. My first police officer meeting in Danang. They have InDrive in Thailand. I have heard, yes. I've never used it there. I use Bolt and Grab, but I usually use Bolt. But I did read that they do have InDrive in Thailand also. The only downside about InDrive is that you can only pay in cash, at least as far as I know. So you have to pay in cash. So guys, remember, I was gonna take the InDrive back from here. I'm kind of glad we didn't take the InDrive, because if we would have took the InDrive, we would have not met the local police officer and his buddies. That was like the whole neighborhood was down there. At first, I was thinking that he was shooing me off, and I was like, oh, okay, I understand. They don't want to be on camera, fine. And then he was like, no, no, come here, come here. I almost rented a place here, I forgot. So if you guys seen one of my videos, this was a little bit further out than I wanted to be. But I really like the place. But I did not rent it. It's just a little bit too far out from us. Let me try to... I'm gonna add that guy. He spoke a little bit of English. Luckily, like I always tell you guys, keep that Google Translate. And what I do is I'll just hit the microphone button and I'll speak. And I'll hit the microphone button when they speak, and it translates it pretty quick. So, I mean, we weren't able to have a English conversation, but it gets the job done. So we're just almost getting back into my neighborhood now. This is like the outer edge of my neighborhood. This is past Bikini Bottoms, and this is past Moon Milk. So we're just getting into the tail end of my neighborhood. This is the pub area that we're entering, the Western restaurant area, all that area that we're approaching right now. I had a yogurt shot and I had a tea. Venus Coffee. So this is Venus Coffee. Venus Coffee. Links as far as what, AE? So I put links for myself, like my channel, or for my different stuff. But I don't really know what I would put from other channels. This is the International Food Court. We walked by here the other day. And this is Roadhouse. So anybody that's mentioned Roadhouse, this is it. This is the other burger place. I've had this one too. So this one is a Western favorite that people like here. So I think that was actually the owner. I think I remember that guy. I think he's the owner of the Roadhouse. But all your burger places, your main burger places, are within about 4 blocks of each other. 2 or 3 of them are within like 2 blocks. And then Fly Burger is just a hop, skip, and a jump away. Links from other YouTubers, and they... So what do you mean? Like put a link to their video, or put a link to what? I'm not great on the SEO. I'm not great on the links, so I couldn't really speak to that. Mini Mart. I wonder, do you guys think that, do you think all those guys that we just did the karaoke with, do you think they'll even remember that in the morning? Do you think they'll even remember what happened in last night? We just stumbled upon that. That was crazy. I was looking at the full market, and then I just heard some karaoke, and they just kind of stumbled on there. Huh? I'll ask. I don't know about that, but I will definitely ask. They will remember. This is the taco place. I know you guys have seen this. Whoever was on the stream earlier today, this is the Digital Nomad Cafe that we talked about. Look at this dog. It's like not Lassie, but he's like a Comet off of Full House. So to all the people talking about, is it hard to bring their dog, or can you bring your dog? Obviously, a lot of people bring their pets here. They're making a banh mi right there. They're stuffing it. This is the banh mi and cafe. It's called Yeah, it'd be interesting if I go back another time. Steve, having my coffee. I just had my yogurt shot, so I'm getting a little wild tonight. I had my extra boost of sugar with my yogurt shot that they gave me, and then I washed it down with T+. So I'm getting wild tonight. Had the yogurt shot. Even if, interesting. Let me try to organize my bag real quick. We'll hang out right here for a second. There we go. We were here earlier today. Remember, guys, we went to the butcher shop? We were just right down the street from here. Eek. I'm gonna have to try to figure out about a gimbal, guys. I really think this tripod is gonna be the death of me. Nice lady at the butcher shop. Yep. There's actually two nice ladies that I run into there. One's usually in the day, and then one usually at the night. Let's see. I took a bunch of pictures. Let's see. I hope that the pictures turned out good. Let's take a look. Let's see. Take a look at this picture. Can you guys see? Let's see what else we have. We've got some pictures down at our new friends. Thang Mo Lang. I'm gonna try to add him. Thang Mo. I don't know how to do. I think this is him right here. Let's take a look. Yep, that's him. I'm gonna try to translate this real quick to him. I'm gonna send him a quick message. Hopefully he will get this. Let me just send these messages real quick, guys. How do you do rotate? Isn't there a way to do rotate? Let's try to do a rotate here. Can we do it? There we go. There we go. There we go. Why didn't it take a picture? Sorry guys, let me read this. Let me read this. Incredible, incredible, cool. I'm just trying to send this picture real quick. To my new buddies. Hopefully they'll get that message. So I sent them out a message and I added them on Facebook. So I guess that's my real first 100% local policeman buddy. So if you guys are ever out here in Danang and you guys want to go to a karaoke place, or at least not even a karaoke place, but just a place where you can go do karaoke, I would suggest you guys go down to that little area that I was at. It was just right outside of Kin Kin. It was about maybe 5 blocks. Hopefully you guys, so I haven't got a message from you guys in a minute. I hope the chat didn't mess up. Are you guys still here? So if you guys are still here, just type in a quick little hello or something, because I am not seeing any messages and I hope we're not having that. Okay, there we go, there we go, there we go. Sometimes when I come to some of these little areas, I worry about the reception cutting out, but it looks like, yeah, I can see your guys' messages now. So I can see. Cool, cool, cool. I can still see. I can still see. So the butcher shop was right over here. So whoever was on the earlier stream, we're walking back in the same area. There's your pharmacy. So you guys have all these freaking pharmacies. I think we got, do we still have 2 Steves in here at once? Yeah, both of the Steves are in here. One time we had, I think one time we had both of the Steves in here, and then we had GS and SP. So it was like almost everybody had the same name, or at least it was very similar. The best panini in Vietnam. So, oh, this is called Mia. I have seen this on Google. I haven't had it, but I have seen it on Google. And actually, we are now, so there's the butcher shop. That's the butcher shop. And this used to be the Thai restaurant. So where we just went now, this used to be the Thai restaurant. So you guys can see that it was much smaller, but it's much farther away now. This was the Thai restaurant. So right here where these plants are, you guys can see the tables used to be here and used to sit outside here. And this used to be the Thai restaurant right here. And then inside they had some tables, but it looks like it's a laundromat now. So the neighborhood's changed. The neighborhood's changed. This place just opened up recently, that little bar, and then it looks like that there's some construction being built here. So this neighborhood is slowly changing. We're about 5 minutes away from my place. So we're back in my neighborhood. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. This was the place. We walked by this several times. Dominica apartment. That's where I kind of looked at. How far were those locals from you? They're probably, the locals that we just hung out with was about 15-minute walk. And the restaurant was about another 5 minutes. So it's probably about a 20-minute walk for the restaurant. And then the guys that we met were about 5 minutes closer than that. So they're about 15 minutes away. From here to there, yeah, right under 20 minutes. If you would take a car, obviously it'd be like 5 minutes, but walking, it would be about 15 to no more than 20 minutes. Some of the healthiest people are in Vietnam and they're more pharmacists. I don't understand. I don't understand. Almost on every block, there's at least one pharmacy, at least. On the other block, there's like 2 or 3. So there's literally, in a square radius of about 5 to 10 minute walk from here, there's about 6 different look. So can you guys see this one? Nina Pharmacy. And they're all open like 24 hours a day. I don't understand why. And there was a Korean chicken place downstairs from my apartment. It shut down. And then now there's a pharmacy being built there. Well, there's a pharmacy already open there, actually. But I don't know. One of the biggest businesses here is pharmacies. I have no clue why. And they're all 24 hours a day. So it's like, why do you need a pharmacy on every block? Like, you couldn't walk 2 blocks away to go to one pharmacy? It's like every block has to have its own pharmacy. You guys will like this. We're walking back up on Walking Street, the building. So you guys will get a sneak peek of the Walking Street. This is the part that you got to watch out for, is this traffic, guys. You can get taken out in a heartbeat. Look at this. Look at this. So to everyone that asks how long, is there plenty of banh mi places? This is a banh mi place, and I think they'll stay open till probably 12 o'clock at night, if not later. So you guys always have some options. So if you guys look up here, the next building that's glowing up here, that's the Walking Street place where all the women, not all the women, but 2 or 3 women usually are standing outside. So if you guys look in about 30 seconds, you guys will see some women. So maybe that'll be the highlight of the night for you guys. Let's take a look. So these will be some women right here at the Walking Street. But look inside. You can see that there's nobody inside there. If you guys look, there's nobody literally in there. So I think the real name of this place is Pacha, but it does have the Walking Street sign up there, and then that's all women. So if you guys looked inside, it's more crowded outside right there than it is inside. But that's the highlight, man. That's what you guys always want me to go take a look at. But it's like, we see more of that, of the women outside than we see that anything inside is. And those women, they're usually just sitting there chatting amongst themselves, and they're on their phone always. So it's not like it's a big exciting place. Right there, guys, if you look at that sign, that's another pharmacy. So there's a pharmacy right there, that blinking sign right by the blue, that's a pharmacy. And then I think there's a pharmacy right there across the street too. That's how it is every single day, Leo. So that's why I said I hope you guys don't get too excited thinking the walking street area right there is something, because that's literally, that's how it is every single day. That's the highlight of it. That's the peak. That's the busy time. So you guys obviously know where we're at now. We're back at my place. The wind is blowing. That's kind of rare. We don't ever really feel wind blowing here, but that's good. So we're back home. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. We still got the Thai food. Maybe that'll be a late night snack for me. Or maybe that'll be my breakfast. It depends on when I get hungry again. That's the only time I've ever brought food from the Thai restaurant, ever. I've never brought food from the Thai restaurant. Checking this real quick. Oh, that was what I was gonna ask you guys. Any of you guys know or have what's it called? IPTV? Do you guys, any of you guys know about that? I know there's like a paid service, but you know, obviously I know all the back channels. A guy that I know, he's a little bit older, he doesn't know how to find all the free stuff, but he keeps telling me, you need IPTV, and I'm like, I do not want to pay for anything, but I'm assuming you can get it for free somehow. So I don't know if you guys know what you got from the Thai restaurant. I got the stir-fried beef. It's basically beef in this awesome sauce. Beef in this stir-fry sauce. It came with green bell peppers, red bell peppers, mushrooms, green beans, and then I got the pineapple fried rice. So he has a box. So I know he has the Amazon Fire Stick, and then he has a whole complete different box. He paid $450 for the box. And he keeps telling me, oh, it's the best investment. What I'm just looking for is just IPTV to get on my phone or get on my laptop for free. I mean, I get all the free pay-per-views. I get all the free boxing. I know the streams for that. But he's telling me about this specific service. It's called IPTV. So I don't know. Is there a free version or a free way to hack it? But for me, I just watch all my streams on this channel that I've been watching for about 10 years. So it's awesome. I watch my football game on it. I watch boxing. I watch UFC. But he's just like, oh my God, I have IPTV and my box gets me every episode of Judge Judy. I'm watching Who's the Boss? What else did he tell me he's watching? All this kind of stuff. Well, I need to figure out how would I get IPTV for free on my phone or on my laptop, because I would use it somewhat if it was free, but if it cost any money, I do not need it. got a viewer that's going to be on our bus ride. I will be doing it Saturday. I will be doing it also on Saturday. Great. Maybe I'll see you on the bus. Great work. I watched a few of your videos. All the best. That was from Sherry. So maybe we might have a viewer. We might actually have a viewer on the Border Run bus. That'd be interesting. He is watching. Yeah, so he kept telling me, you gotta watch HBO. And I'm like, I haven't watched HBO in 10 years. He gets HBO. He said he literally gets everything. He said he gets HBO, gets Showtime. He paid $450 for a box, he said. So I'm not interested in that aspect. All I'm interested in is being able to pull up the shows while I'm on my phone or laptop for free. I don't want to invest anything into it. I'm back out here again, man. This is the most I've ever hung out at this Q market in my whole life. I feel like I'm a regular at Q market now. Camera looks nice. For some reason this camera looks way better right now compared to earlier. I don't know why. $10 per month. Our provider gets me a login and a link. So maybe that's what it is. So I think you have to pay somebody for that. I kind of think you can't get it for free, right? Because I think he said that the guy, there's like a guy that he goes through that he's got to pay like a monthly service to, and he said like you call him and you give him your number of your box and all this other stuff. But for me, if I have to pay, I'm not interested. I don't watch enough movies. I don't watch enough shows. If it was free, I would check it out. But if I have to pay, I have enough movies. I have my football stream. I have my boxing stream. IPTV is the site. I think it's like a service. So I think he uses like Amazon Fire Stick. Because I remember years ago, people used to have the Amazon Fire Stick and they would like what they call jailbreak it and go to this one app. I forgot what, Kodiak. I think it was called Kodiak. That was years ago. So I kind of think IPTV is very similar to Kodiak. But Kodiak was free. Cody, that's what it was, Cody. So I kind of assume that IPTV is like IPTV is kind of like Cody, right? But Cody was free. So if I have the Amazon Fire Stick, it's the service. So I don't think you can really get the service without paying it, right? I remember Kodi. So Kodi, you would go onto Amazon Fire Stick, you would download things, you would like upload them onto your Amazon Fire Stick, and then you would have like all the channels. It's basically the settings you'd put into Kodi. I see. So is there still something like a Kodi where you just do it yourself? You download the app, you upload it onto your Amazon, and it's free. There's no service. You just get it for free, or is that basically gone? Kodi is for sports and TV. Yeah, okay. That's what I used it for back then. That was years ago. Streamio. So I have a better one. It's called like, if you Google like 3.6 movies, you get everything, new movies, old movies, and I've been using that and it works fine. I think it's called 3.6 movies. If you Google it, I think you can Google it. Let's see. It's something like that, like 3.6. Let's see, 3.6 movies. Yep. So it's this. This is the one that I use. All I do is go on there, and then you could just freaking find. You just go in here to the search, and you just put whatever you want. You could put in like Back to the Future. Back to the Future. There you go, right there. Look at that, guys. So you put in Back to the Future. You can watch Back to the Future. That's the one that I use. So for me, I wouldn't really need the IPTV because I get enough of everything. I use YouTube. I got all my free pay-per-views. But if there was a way for me to get it for free, I would debate it. My danang videos. Streamio. I might have heard of Streamio, but I've never used it. Look, you guys see the traffic? The traffic's picking up now. It's 9:30 here. But we were out here earlier today, and we were out here late last night, and the traffic dies down a lot. But right now, you got all the... I think a lot of these are Grab drivers. A lot of these guys are Grab drivers. There's a lot of people out. 9:30 on a Monday night, guys. This is Monday night. You guys still there? You guys still alive? Hopefully I didn't lose the chat. Hopefully you guys didn't disappear. I haven't seen any message since Leo's last message. He said something about Streamio. That's the last message I got. There's a lot of people out tonight. I kind of think I lost you guys. Maybe I can try to go into my own chat. Let me try to do that. So I'm actually in my own live chat right now, but I don't see the chat room. So you guys, I don't understand. I think I lost you guys. I don't see a live chat in my room. Look. Shoot, guys, I think I lost you guys. I don't know how to refresh or anything. Huh. Sheesh, Luis. I'm sorry to all the guys. I can't read your guys' message. I don't know what is going on. There we go. I could see it now. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. You guys now. There we go. There we go. I see you guys. Let's go back to where we left off. Streamio. Yeah, it's a service. There's lots of providers. Kodiak Streamio's for movies. You could do it yourself, and I think there are people who provide free links if you can plug it into it. As long as there's not buffering, you're good to go. Any free sports streams? Are you at the same spot? I hear a walking street. Nice place at night. Still here, even now. So I'm here. So apparently, I don't like this little feature. There's a little button on the side that allows me to click on the chat, and what it was, it had me on the topic of only top chat, so it wasn't showing me the full chat. So when I click on the live chat, everything popped up. So that was the issue. But I see everything now. I'll even type in here, see if you guys can see me. Hey everybody. Let's see if it pops up. Yep, there I am. So, to the guys that was telling me maybe I can stream with my DJI Pocket 2. So what I could do, guys, so I could stream with the Pocket 2, and here's my second camera. I can check the chat and do it like that, as you guys see. So that's another possibility too. What's up, Mike? Yeah, the weather is looking like 82 degrees right there. And it feels like, I always have to check the what does it feel like. It feels like 89. Because in Danang, even though it's whatever temperature, it always feels like it's hotter. You know what, guys? Let's walk down to the... I was going to say let's walk down to the beach, but it's a little dark out there. I need to find like a cool hangout spot. I don't really have a hangout spot out here. I'm not cool enough to know any hangout spots. I remember when I first got to Danang about a year and a half ago, we took a Grab here, and I remember them specifically dropping us off right here at this corner. And I remember looking at it, I was just like, wow, this place looks just like Korea to me, with all these lights. It looked just like it was Korea to me, because I went to South Korea twice. And I remember right when I got there, I remember the exact moment that I landed here. That's crazy. I don't remember every single city's first time and stuff like that, but I remember landing here, and it was pretty cool. I remember it. 10:40 a.m. South Florida, 86 degrees. Danang looks a little too quiet. If you're a big partier, probably. But I mean, food is open here late. The beach is 1 block behind us. There's plenty to do for me. I don't drink. I don't go to parties. I don't do any of the clubbing. But there's 2 malls here. There's a bowling alley. There's a movie theater. It's a city of about 1.5 million people. You have the tourist area, you have the local area on the other side of the river. If you missed it, we were just down with some locals. They wanted me to chug down some alcohol and do some karaoke with them. Well, I've done a few beach, so if you go check my other live streams, you guys will see it. I was actually thinking about going to the beach right now, but it's kind of dark out there. You guys won't really see anything. But if you go check out my other lives, I definitely have some live streams at the beach down there. I can't remember which specific one. I'll try to pull it up real quick while we're looking. But let's see. I think it was, you know what? I think it's the street market video, which is an extremely, extremely long one. But I think it's at the end of it. So let's try to see if we can find it real quick for Mike. I think it was this video. I kind of think it was this one. Yep, there we go, look. There's the beach. So this was the beach walk. We were at the beach for a little while. I'd say a good 20 minutes maybe. And that video looks like this. It's called Walking in the Neighborhood in Danang, Vietnam. Walking tour, this one. But look, it was 6 hours long. We went all over that day. We went to the street market. We went to the beach. We had an egg coffee. We did a lot. And then we went into a little cool little cafe. So we did a lot that day. I've been cranking out live streams like crazy because I don't have any recorded long form content videos to edit. I don't have anything up right now. I'm gonna try to start shooting some more video in the next day or two, and then I'll probably be laying back on the live streams until I get that video edited and uploaded. But as of right now, I don't have anything to upload or edit. We've done 7,500 steps already. $7,500 steps. Thanks to all the 10 people that are in here right now. People are still hanging around. I know it's all different times across the world. I have a wide variety of people that are from all kinds of different countries. The USA crowd is still probably not up. That's going to be tough, Mike. So that is going to be a lot harder to find in Danang. It's just a different culture. It's not like Bangkok. It's not like other countries. So it's a lot different. A crazy stat that I seen, I think the stat is, I think it's 70 or 75% of Vietnamese women are married by the time they're 25 years old. So you're already behind the 8 ball when I think it's 75% of Vietnamese women are married by 25. And I think that number gets up to like 80% by the time they're 30. And then remember, so you're gonna have a language barrier. English is gonna be far less common here than Thailand or the Philippines. And then also you're gonna have a culture barrier, and they're just not as interested in foreign people as Thailand and other places. So you're gonna be missing out a little bit on that aspect. But what I tell people is you make up for it in the cost of living, you make up for it in the great infrastructure, you make up it in good food, dirt cheap cost of living, Western amenities, so you get it all back in that aspect. I wouldn't be surprised. I think the stat that I seen said 70 or 75% were married by 25 years old, so that stat's pretty much on the same thing. So yeah, I think that's it. And then factor in, so you have that aspect. Now factor in that there's a language barrier, and then factor in there's a culture barrier, like Thailand and the Philippines. They're much more into Western culture, or at least open to it, whereas like Vietnam just doesn't really get into it. So you're stacked up. You got maybe 20% of the women to find. I think there is dating, but I think it's very limited, and I think you have to, you're not going to just walk on the street or walk on the beach and find it. You're going to have to go online. You're going to have to seek it out to find it. Okay, you're going to the Philippines? I was in the Philippines back in February till April. I've been in the Philippines many times. I've been there probably 5 separate times. I've been to Manila. I've been to Makati, Cebu, Boracay, Iloilo, Dumaguete, and Bacolod. I think those are all the places I've been to. So I've been to all over the Philippines. I haven't done any province cities or anything small like that, but I've been to those cities mostly. So here's the thing. Is this your first time going, Mike? If it is, I need to prepare you. Philippines is not cheap like people tell you. It's not cheap. It's not a great place for internet. The internet is going to give you problems. Infrastructure is not going to be great. You might have some rolling blackouts. So go into Philippines expecting that stuff and you'll be okay. But if you're expecting the Philippines to be cheap, that you're going to have great internet service, that you're going to have nice rentals, you're going to be kind of behind the 8 ball on that. If you have the money, then yeah, you're not going to really have a problem. But the thing is, you're going to spend 2 times to maybe 3 times for the same quality that you would get in a Vietnam, and maybe even 2 times less quality that you would get in Thailand. So even with the money though, you're still going to notice your apartments are going to be smaller, your rentals are not going to be as nice. You might be in a nice place, but guess what? They might have a rolling brownout. You might not be able to get on the internet, or it might not be as fast as what you expect. So you're going to have a little bit of issue with that. Here's another thing. A lot of things that were happening in the Philippines. You'll go to a burger place or you'll go to the mall and they'll tell you, sorry sir, we're out of stock. So I went to a burger place. I forgot the name. I think it was Angel Burgers. I went to Angel Burgers, which literally only sells burgers and only sells hot dogs. I think that's the only 2 things on the menu. And for a week and a half, they did not have any burgers at all. So you're gonna run into a lot of that kind of stuff. Hotels, yeah, he won't probably run into that, but remember, he'll run into problems while he's out with the internet. You might still possibly get a rolling blackout, depending on where you're at. What else? The out of stock stuff, no matter how much money you have, running into the out of stock what you want is going to be probably an issue. Not a deal breaker, but you will run into it. The food isn't as good across the board compared to Vietnam or Thailand. If you could spend a lot of money, then you're gonna have a better experience than most people. But there's still, like I said, there's some stuff that the money, no matter, you could be Bill Gates there, you're still gonna complain about, hey man, I came to this coffee shop and they don't have any coffee. And you're gonna be like, how the hell don't you guys have coffee? And they're, sorry sir, we're out. You'll run into some stuff, but with the money not being a problem, you will increase the better chance of staying. So what I tell people is, if you can meet a woman in the Philippines, meet her there and then take her to Vietnam or take her to Thailand. That's your better bet. So you'll meet the woman there, but then you'll get the luxury, the amenities, and the cost of living of Vietnam or Thailand. The 3 things that I do like about the Philippines is the English. You're not going to find a better country that speaks English in Asia than the Philippines. You're going to meet women in the Philippines much easier than other Asian countries. And the third pro about the Philippines is you can stay in the Philippines for up to 3 years without ever having to get on the plane. So those 3 things you will really like in the Philippines. It wasn't really a deal breaker to me. The money part was more of a deal breaker, where in the Philippines I would spend maybe about $1,300 a month for the same quality of life that I live here in Danang for like $750. And actually the quality of life and the infrastructure and the internet is better here in Vietnam, but I was paying probably 2 times the price for something like that. So just go into the Philippines understanding that. If you go in there knowing what the pros and knowing what the cons are, it will give you a much better experience, because I know a lot of people that were going to the Philippines and they kind of lump it all together. They think Thailand, Vietnam, all these places are all the same. And then they went there and said, you know what, man, I couldn't get on the internet. I was trying to have a WhatsApp call back at home. The internet sucked. I was in my hotel and all of a sudden my electricity went out. I was sweating for 3 hours with no AC. I've had all this stuff happen. Yeah, so I heard a lot about that too, about how they'll want some money for the family, stuff like that. So just understand the pros and the cons of it. Go into any of the countries. If you go into Vietnam, if you go into Thailand, understand what you're getting or what you're not getting. Like when I come to Vietnam, I understand there's not going to be as much English. I understand I can only stay here for 90 days. And I understand the culture is different. So every country that I go to, I understand what the pros are and what the cons are. Yeah, why don't you give me money, Fluffy? You said, what did you say? How about money for me? Yeah, give me money. Most people spend too much money on girls. Yeah, I do hear a big part of that also. I hear that on all the YouTube channels that I watch. They talk about that as well. I don't have any money. I'm the opposite of Mike. Mike's the opposite of me. I have no income, guys. I haven't had an income in Asia since I've landed here in 2019. Luckily, I didn't stay here all the way from 2019 till now, but ever since I've been coming to Asia and Europe, I've never actually had an income, technically, anytime I've ever traveled outside of the United States. So it's always been savings that I've had, or money that I made right before I left. I've never had an online job while I ever traveled. So today I'm monetized for the 32nd day. I just got monetized, 32 days ago. So this is my first ever money that I've ever made in Asia. YouTube will close out the pay period today, I think it is. Or maybe it's tomorrow. It's either today or tomorrow, because I'm not sure if they go by USA time, which USA time is a day behind us. So then I will be getting my very first monetization check, supposedly in the middle of October or so. So I'm actually going to do a video on that. I'm going to do a video on what my first paycheck from YouTube is, how that process works. So supposedly what I've read is I will have to give them my bank info, I think on the first week of October, and then supposedly the payouts come, I think it's October 21st, the 21st of every month. So supposedly my first check should be coming in October 21st. That's what I've heard, and that's what I'm assuming. Wow, crazy. if I went back to the USA, I could make money, but I just can't stand the USA lifestyle. It's just not for me. Like they call it the typical, I don't want to be in the rat race. So I'd rather leave the USA where I pay $3,000 a month to just survive, come out to a place like Danang for $750 and either save up money and come here or try to figure out how to make money online. It's a lot less stressful. Philippines, you make 60. Oh yeah, if you made 60, I mean, probably if you even made less than that, I would live extremely comfortable. Like I could easily live a good life in the Philippines for $2,000 a month. Easy. I could probably live on the cusp of a solidly good life in the Philippines for about $1,500. I think when I was in the Philippines, I was for a very good month, $1,300 to $1,500 was getting me decent stuff. In Danang, I live amazingly great off of like $700, $750. So if I had $1,000 in Danang, I probably couldn't even spend it. Where did you? No, to my address in the USA. I sent it to my dad's house. So I had to tell my dad they were gonna send it to my dad's house, and then the passcode. My dad basically took a picture of it and he sent the picture of the passcode to me, and I had to upload it. So the only thing I have to do now is I have to input my bank info, which I heard is gonna be about next week. They're gonna pop up my bank info, and then I'll have to do that. They all say if it wasn't for the money they make in America, they would rather live in the Philippines. Probably. It's kind of like, the only reason I would go back to the USA is to make money, that's it. But you get a far less quality of life back in the USA. Now if you're a 1% or even a 10% in the USA, then you live a great life in the USA. But if you're middle class, if you're struggling, if you're middle class, if you're not in a good financial situation in the USA, USA is not really that great of a place. What's up, Coconut? I have no clue about that. I nothing on my end. I'm a member on my yeah, I know. But I can't chat you on that. You can't see. Not a block on my end. I don't even know how to do that. I have no clue. I haven't done anything on my end. So I'm assuming it's something on your end. Maybe contact YouTube or something. But I haven't done nothing. I never touch or do anything on my YouTube besides read the chat. So it's definitely not on my end. It has to be on your end. If you have money, so I tell people this, if USA, there is no better country to live in than the USA if you have plenty of money. If you have plenty of money, USA is the best country to live in. But if you don't have money in the USA, then it's not. And obviously, I do not have, what was that guy's name? Richie Rich. I don't have a Richie Rich family. You guys remember that TV show or that cartoon? I haven't been seeing your stuff, man. Man, I'm so sorry, buddy. I don't know why it's not showing up. I have no clue. It's definitely not on my end. It's something on your account. Make sure you didn't block me or something. I don't know. Maybe you accidentally hit something on my end. But for sure, it's nothing on my end. And I apologize, man. We've been in here for hours and hours, but I definitely have not seen any of your messages. Double check your account. Either email YouTube or check your account. Maybe somehow you hit a button that did something. But I honestly wouldn't even know what to do. I have no clue. It's definitely not on my end though. I didn't do anything, and there's nothing on my side that I could do. Yeah, I have no clue, buddy. I have no clue. I apologize for that. So are you, on that other name, are you able to come in and see the chat? Do you see the chat at least, or you just can't see the chat, or what happens? Yeah, Danang is actually clean. There's majority of it's pretty clean. I mean, you'll get some regular stuff, and down on certain blocks in certain areas, you'll get garbage and stuff like that, but nothing more than any other specific place. Yeah. I remember that last night, but I kind of just figured that that was the internet that I was on. But then I remember you came back under another name last night, remember? You were on another name. And I told you that I thought you left. But it's definitely nothing on my end. I see an all comment, but I can't see you on that one. But remember you came back on another name last night, and I could see you on that. And I could see you on this one. But I can't see you on your original name. I don't know, maybe try to log out on your other original name and then try to log back in or something. I'm not sure. All right, Steve. I'm gonna wrap up this in a few minutes also too. I can't believe you can live for less than 1,000 people in South. I know, man. So I was in the Bay Area, so I was in a much more expensive place than you, Mike. And I was spending 2,500 to 3,000 just to get by in the USA and California in the Bay Area. And literally I live here at this 2-bedroom. So I'm not sure if you ever seen my place, but I live up here all the way at the top. 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom, electricity and water is included. This is where the beach is. Behind this building is the beach. So I'm literally one block behind the beach. I pay $550 for my apartment. And that includes the electricity, that includes the water, that includes everything. And my total monthly bills for going out to eat every day, we just went and got dinner tonight. I went to a Thai restaurant tonight. So my food, my entertainment, and my transportation runs me about another 200 bucks. So I spend $750 a month here. And people tell 550 of that 750 is my rent. So if I want to downgrade and go to a 1-bedroom, my bills here would probably be about $550 a month. And this is literally the heart of Danang. This is the most expensive neighborhood. This is the Makati. This is the Sukhumvit. This is the main place. Not 20 bucks. I spend on food. I spend about $160 on food. I spend maybe $20 on transportation a month. That's because if you guys always see me, I'm always walking because I go to almost all the places I go to, I walk. But if I do take transportation, I do in-drive instead of Grab because it's about 40% cheaper. But my food budget is right around $160, and sometimes I'll cook, sometimes I'll go out. It's a mix of both. But like this dinner, this food right here, I had stir-fried beef, I had pineapple fried rice. Here's my beef right here. This is half. I had double this portion, pineapple fried rice, and this cost me $4. This is one of my more expensive restaurants right here. $4. If you have money, I heard there is some nice private hospitals here. I don't really know about the hospitals. I don't think it's going to be as good as like a Bangkok international place, but I heard if you have money here that you shouldn't have a problem with hospitals or even travel insurance. Get travel insurance with a good company and you'll be covered. But yeah, my food budget is right around 160, maybe 180 on an expensive month, and I'll spend maybe about 20 bucks on entertainment. I've never got it. So I've been to 19 countries in the world, and I don't remember ever getting sick. You know what? I'll take it back. I did get sick one time in Ho Chi Minh, I think in 2022. I must have ate something or drank something bad, but I was sick for about 2 days. Not like hospital sick, but I had a stomach problem. I had to go to the bathroom like every two or 3 hours. American TV. So what I do for TV, I watch a lot of boxing. I watch a lot of UFC. So I have a free website stream that I watch. I just watched the 49ers game last night on that channel on my phone or my laptop. Boxing and UFC pay-per-views I watch on that same stream. We were just talking about IPTV, which is kind of like a service that you pay like 10 or 20 bucks and you get to watch everything. I'm cheap. I don't pay for that. I just go through my free streams. But that's how you kind of do that for watching your American TV. The problem is it's 14 hours difference. So I watch NFL football. I watch the 49ers who are in California. So I watch them at like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. I watch boxing at 6 or 7 o'clock in the morning. That's the big downside to it in that aspect. But I use everything on streams, all that stuff. But I have never found a better city, bang for your buck, than Danang. For what you get, for what you pay, for the quality, Danang is the number one. And I'll tell you some of the cities that I've been to. So I've been to 10 countries in Asia. I've been to 9 countries in Europe. So I've been to London, I've been to Paris, I've been to Lisbon, I've been to Madrid, I've been to Prague, Budapest, Rome, Vienna, Vatican City, the smallest country in the world where the Pope lives. I've been to Bangkok, I've been to Malaysia, or no, not Malaysia. I've been to Bangkok, I've been to Bali, tons of cities in the Philippines. I've been to tons of cities in Vietnam. So this is my first month being monetized. I don't know how to, Thien or Tien. This is my first 32 days of being monetized. So I haven't even technically got paid for my first month of monetized. My bills are about $7.50 a month, and I'll just show you guys real quick. I have no problem showing you guys this. So this month I made $281 for my first 30 days of ever being monetized on YouTube, and I have 1,672 subscribers. About 40 days ago, I was at about 600. So I was right about 600 followers right here, probably around this mark 40 days ago. And in the past 40 days, I've gained about 1,000 subscribers, and I made about $280. So I'm a little under 50% of what my bills cost me. So I'm hoping in the next month, 2 months, 3 months, that number will double or triple and start paying my bills. And if it does, I will continue to do live streams, YouTube channel, and live in Danang. But as I told you guys before, if I can't make my bills, I think in January I'm gonna go to China and I'm gonna teach English in China. So those are my 2 options right now. Yeah, I can't afford it. I barely can afford it myself. But luckily, Mr. Coconut, Mr. Coconut was having an issue. Are you from Southeast Asia? What was I gonna say? Yeah, Coconut came in. Coconut came in on his other name too and had a problem. I know he kind of keeps thinking I did something, but it's not me. I keep telling him that I literally didn't do anything. But I could see him on his other 2 names that he comes in, but for some reason I can't see him on his main name. I have no clue why. But I told him to contact YouTube, ask him maybe they can figure out something, or maybe when he was watching the stream or something, maybe he hit a button that, I don't know, maybe YouTube has like an invisible button, or I have no clue. But I can see his other names, I just can't see him on there. Also, I'm doing the border run this week, so Saturday, if you guys are interested, I will probably be doing a long all day, probably not all day, but I will be doing a long bus border run visa stream, because my morning will start at 6 o'clock in the morning Saturday, and then we'll end about 6 at night remotely, and think moving to Danang for a while. I'm not sure it will be enough insurance, so I would say 1,000. If you need the insurance, you're gonna need to do the border run every 3 months, which costs about 100. If you do the bus border run, it's gonna cost you about 160 bucks, and I think insurance is gonna cost you about 100. So that's about 260, I would roughly estimate. and without wings, you could get away. So I'm just a little over the top with my rental. So I need a large space. But I'm paying $550 for my rental. If you can do a studio, or if you can even do a 1-bedroom, you could probably get down to about $550, $600, and then add in your insurance and add in that, you would be under $1,000. So I think you would be under $1,000. Yeah, so I was in Bangkok a lot last year. I think I stayed about 5 months in Bangkok. And when I was in Bangkok, I think my monthly bills would cost me about $1,200, maybe $1,100 if I was really tight on my budget. And if I was really over my budget, about $1,300. So ranging from $1,100 to $1,300 is what I probably do in Bangkok. You could do it for $1,000. You definitely could. You might not live like a king, but you would have a nice 1-bedroom. You could live by the beach. You can go out to the same style restaurants that I had, and then do your insurance. Because basically your difference would be, you would be paying insurance and you would be factoring the visa run. That's about $200 and something. That's the difference from my 1-bedroom to the 2-bedroom. England, yeah, so a lot of countries in Europe have the 45-day visa. So that's the thing though, Mr. Coconut. So what I tell people is the 45-day visa is great if you're only going to stay here for the short term, because you don't pay anything. But if you're going to be here for 90 days, the 45-day visa is kind of worthless to you, because let's say you want to stay here for 90 days, you're not going to come in on the 45-day visa. You're going to have to pay for the 90-day, which is only $25. So now if you're going to come here for 45 days or less only, then take the 45-day visa free option. But if you're going to be here for longer than 45 days, then the 45-day visa free is not really any value to you. So I will be intrigued to see visa run. So you could probably do that if that's your option. If you don't want to stay in Danang for a long time and just stay here, what you could do is you could stay in Danang for 45 days, and then on your 45th day, you could just go fly to another country, go apply for a new e-visa. It'll take 3 to 5 days, and then you can come back to Vietnam after that. Yes, so offshore traveler is $25. So it's $25. The biggest expense is going to be your flight or your bus run. And the flight, the round trip ticket to Bangkok is about $130 or so, 130, 140 depending on which day you go. Your bus run is going to be about the same, about 140, 150, 130. So it's the reason why I recommend the bus. If you want to come back the same day, if you want to just get on a bus, sit on it, get off, get your visa, get back on the bus and do it all in the same day, I recommend the bus. If you want to stay in Bangkok for a few days, if you don't want to do the bus, then I recommend you do the flight visa. They're practically the same price. We will retire in 3 years and we'll settle in a homeland in Vietnam. We were thinking of buying a property, but no one wants to be tied down. So I'm assuming that you or your wife are Vietnamese, because obviously there's no retiring visa here. There's no retiring visa. There's no long term. So I'm assuming that you probably have some Vietnamese ties. That's the thing. If I go to China, her visa would be a little bit difficult to get. There is an option. It is perfect for me, Mike. My number one choice is to stay here. But if I can't break even on my bills, I just can't stay here. I mean, I would be doing my YouTube live streams being homeless on the beach. So I can either stay in Danang and be homeless and live on the beach, or I can go to China and make some good money. But we'll have to see. I got about 2 more months to kind of make that decision. But they're a little strict on her visa, so she can't really do the tourist visa like how we do it in Vietnam. So she would need a teaching visa, which she could technically teach, but it's going to be a little bit more tricky. or the backup option is she can get a educational visa where she could go to school and learn Chinese or learn a specific subject, and they give her a year-long visa. Is your girlfriend? She's from the Philippines. She's been out traveling with me 99% of the time, but she just went back to the Philippines, I think in July, and she was supposed to come back here in October, but I don't know, maybe she won't come back out during then. So that's the thing, that's why China is so good. Well, most schools are good. So you just literally teach them English. You'll teach them English for 3 or 4 or 5 hours a day. It's a very laid back job. So you teach at a regular Chinese school, but the kids come to your class just only to learn English. So you don't speak to them in Chinese or anything. You just basically speak to them in English. You get paid very, very good. You get a free apartment. You get paid holidays off. You work Monday through Friday, 5 hours a day. You get weekends off. You get nights off. So the money is extremely good. That's the reason why I would go to China. But I would choose to stay in Danang at a much lower pay. I would take a big paying decrease to stay in Danang to do my channel, but I do need to at least break even, because I just can't keep digging into the savings, not making any money. That is the part that I can't really do. But like I said, this is my first month being monetized, and I made nearly $300. So if I could double that, I would almost be breaking even. So we will see. The next 2 months are going to get very, very interesting for me, because one way or the other, I'm going to have an important life decision. I'm either going to grow on this channel and be able to make enough money to support myself on this, or I'm going to go to China and start teaching. So no matter what, there's going to be an important decision that's going to need to be made in the next couple months. But to all the people, I know some people probably won't follow me, but even if I do go to China, I will still keep doing my travel channel. It just will be based out of China. So I know a lot of people don't like that, but it will pay my bills, because I will be making money teaching. But we will see, we will see, we will see. I can't predict it right now. It's just almost October 1st. So I probably have about another 2 months to make that decision. Coconut, man, if you've seen, so I've been cranking out videos. I'll show you guys how I've been doing a live stream almost every day, sometimes 2. So look, we'll show you guys. Look at my content. So look at how many lives I've done in the past. So 2 hours ago I did a live, 5 hours ago I did a live, yesterday I did a live, yesterday I did another live, 2 days ago I did a live, 3 days ago I did a live. These are all lives. 4 days ago, 10 days ago. Now watch. Now here's my full length videos. So my full length videos are right here. I had a video come out 4 days ago. I had a video come out 9 days ago, 12 days ago, 13 days ago, 2 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, 1 month. So I've done about 7 full-length YouTube videos, and then I've done about 7 or 8 lives, all in the past 2 to 3 weeks. So I mean, I'm pretty loaded up on being on YouTube in at least the past 2 months. But we've been growing. We're almost at 1,700 subscribers. Like I said, about 40 days ago, I was at about 600. So we've gained about 1,000 subscribers. Yeah, I don't know, Mr. Coconut. You got to try to figure out what's wrong with your other account. It's definitely not on my end, but I do see you on here, and I seen you on your other name, but I have no clue why I couldn't see your chat on your other name. I haven't had that issue. No one else has told me that, but I guess if they only have one account, maybe they haven't been able to tell me. But you're the only person that I know that basically had that issue, and it's nothing on my part. I wouldn't even know how to do anything. I appreciate it. New subscriber. I don't know any of those. Are you talking about? So I do know there is another guy. I just found him not the other day, but maybe 2 weeks ago. His name's Fat and Bankrupt or something. We've seen him. I've seen him a couple times, but I think mostly he does very similar to me. But he's got way more subscribers than me. Condo. I'm going to. Yep. So this week, I am going to be a little busy with the border run. I'm going to do an interview with an American guy probably in the next day or two. So the next video that I'm going to upload is going to be a interview with an American guy that lives in the Philippines. That video will be up, and then I'm going to do the border run. And as soon as I come back from the border run, I'm going to start looking for apartments for myself again because my rent's going to be due on the 12th. So I'm going to kind of look out for a place for myself, and I'm going to upload some more apartment rentals. So in the next 2 weeks, you guys will probably have at least an interview upload with an American, and you'll probably have at least another rental video. So within the next 7 to 14 days, I think we'll have at least a couple more videos. And I will keep continuing to live stream until I just get too busy with video that I need to edit. Yeah, so the guy's cool. He's from the Philippines. If you would have, I'm not sure who all was in here, but we ran into him at the night market yesterday. Actually, I found him a place here. He rented it off of Airbnb, but he lives in the same building as us, except for he's down here, like on the 18th floor or 16th, one of those floors, and I'm all the way at the top. But he's actually here too, so I'm gonna do an interview with him. I've been watching 200 subscribers. Wow. How long ago did he have 200 subscribers, and what did he do to grow? Because he has 10, 20 times as many as people as me. How long did it take him to go from 200 to 30,000? Jesus. I need to copy whatever he's doing. Because I think he's got more than, well, I know he's got more than me. I think he's got more than Sammy. I don't know what his secret sauce is. What is his big secret? What does he do to get followers? I've only seen him on live chat, and I only seen like maybe 2 of them, and he was out. Oh, he's been doing 20 minutes every day. So he's growing because of his live stream then. But it did take him 3 years, basically 4 years. So he's gaining about 8 to 10,000 per year, assuming 4 years. Yeah. Wow. I don't think I have 4 years to get to that point. Jesus Christ. Does he make long content for videos? I will have to take a look. I don't think I subscribe to him, but I'll take a look. I thought he was in Danang, but I guess he's not. Ken Abroad. I just watched a Ken Abroad's video today. I watched his video. I think he just did a new one. He was in Maldives. I don't know what Ken did. Like, so maybe I'm wrong. But I kind of feel what I do is very similar to Ken Abroad. Maybe you guys can tell me I'm wrong. Maybe I don't do a lot of stuff that Ken does. I guess the big difference between me and Ken is that he goes to a lot more countries. So I would say he travels more. But I think our style of just walking around, talking, going to just get local food or just hanging out, just kind of telling a little bit. I feel me and Ken are very similar in that aspect. Now I do know he travels much more than me, but I feel like our style, I guess you would say, or our videos are similar. Sean, we're just talking about a couple people. I think one guy was talking about his name's Fat and Bankrupt, I think, and then we were talking about Ken Abroad. So I watch a lot of Ken Abroad stuff, but he's up there, man. He's got a lot of followers. I hope that one day I can reach those guys' point. I watch Travel with Chris. I watch Ken Abroad. I watch those guys, and I would just love to get to their point. not Bald and Bankrupt. This guy's called Fat and Bankrupt. He's a Vietnamese guy. I don't know if he took his name from that, but I love Bald and Bankrupt too. I watch Bald. Bald was one of the first people that I used to watch. Oh yeah, but I mean, that's the trade-off. So offshore traveler, I'd literally have to give up one. So this is how it's going to be. So if I stay in Danang, I'm going to give up all that big money in China because I would stay here and do my YouTube channel. But if I go to China, it's going to be a 1 to a 3 year commitment. So I will make the money, but I won't be able to focus on my channel as much. So I can only really pick one. So if I go to China, it's going to be awesome for me financially, but not for my YouTube channel. It won't be good. If I stay in Danang, I probably won't be doing as well financially, but I will be doing my YouTube channel. I mean, technically you can make big money in China after 1 year. So I could probably really, with my budget and with the pay that China's paying, I could probably save 30 grand teaching 1 year in China. But see, the thing is, Sean, I can't just go do it for 1 year. So if I go do it in China, I need to do it for like 3 years. If I go save 90 or 100,000 over a course of 3 years and come back to Vietnam or come back to Asia with 100 grand in the bank, then I'd be set. But the problem is, I kind of feel like my YouTube channel would be dead by that time. For me leaving, changing countries, I kind of feel like it would drastically shift. But I won't be able to travel in China because remember, I'll be teaching. So I won't have any freedom of traveling all the time. I'll be working Monday through Fridays. I'll be, basically when I go to China, it's gonna be to make money. It's gonna be to save 25 to 30 grand a year. Yeah, I'll have to use a VPN and get around with it. But there is some good YouTubers out in China. There is some good YouTubers in China that I do watch. Yeah, that is the dilemma, Sean. But here's where it's kind of okay for me. So I would make really good money teaching in China. But if I could just break even or just a little over even of what my bills are in Vietnam, I will continue to stay here. So I will take lower pay to do my YouTube channel here and enjoy it than taking the money to go do something. I forgot the name off my head, but next time I get on here, I'll let you know, Leo. They're saved. Maybe I could try to pull it up on my phone, but I forgot the guy's name. But they're in the same city that I want to be in. But I forgot the name off the top of my head. After you're done with China, you have the money to travel. To travel, yes. But to restart my YouTube channel and try to get back where I was, I think that's going to be the hard part offshore. Living in China, I think I can get used to it. I haven't lived in China, but I traveled in China for 7 or 9 days. I'm very adaptable. So I'm cheap. I know how to fit in. I'd be teaching a lot. I would be making money. So I could get through it. That would not be a problem. I could definitely get through living there. That would not be a problem for me. Oh, living in China, the channel. Maybe. I wish I could remember. I'm going to try to pull up. Let me try to pull up one of the guys. He's kind of interesting. He's a little quirky. Let me see if I can pull him up, though. It's like him, and then he has another friend, and they're from Guangzhou. Let's see if I can pull him up. I'm trying to pull him up on my other phone. Guangzhou, Chinese city. Now I'll probably not be able to find him since I'm trying to look for him. I wonder where he went. Do teaching. I think my channel. Let's see. North England. I'm not sure who that is. My honest opinion is 3 years in China to set yourself up. I kind of agree, Sean, but I kind of look at the short term that I kind of feel like maybe I honestly, before 40 days ago, I never really thought I was gonna even get to monetize. Like my channel, my views were like 400 views, 200 views, 600 views. Maybe every once in a while my views would get to 1,000. It took me 10, 12 months to get to 500 subscribers. And then I posted 2 apartment videos and they blew me up pretty good. Maybe each video got me about 200 subscribers and I got like 20,000 views. I feel like if I kind of disappear, if I disappear and go teach in China for a year, I kind of feel like people will abandon my channel and I'll have to start all over. John, what's up, buddy? Oh yeah, you're checking out the channel now. I appreciate it. Yeah, we're at 1,600, almost at 1,700. Who married China girl, had a baby a couple years ago. I have not seen him. Today is the last, I think today is the last day or tomorrow is the last day before the pay period is up. So like I mentioned, I'm not breaking even on the monetization. I made probably about half my bills this month. So I'm still like 50% under what I put out here. But hopefully in the next month or 2 months, maybe that'll grow and kind of build up. Chris, what's up? I was looking at the videos with the most views in Vietnam, and it seems like videos done in the slums. Interesting. I don't even know where the slums are. Sean, are you talking about me? So I'm here in Danang, and I'm in the An Thuong neighborhood, which is just about a block off the beach. I'm staying at this condo right here underneath Q Market, one of the largest condos here. Try the apartment videos again. I am. So my rent is coming up on the 12th. I have a border run on the 5th. So as soon as I get back from the border run on Saturday, I'm gonna go back out and look for some more apartments. So apartment videos will come back. I think those are my bread and butter. Yeah, I guess kind of people call it Koreatown. There is the H Mart, the Q Mart, so all this. But I'm like in An Thuong, like not down by the pub. So the pub area, the western area is down there. The Moon Milk and the main road is up there. I'm literally in the middle. Slums in Central, I think north of Hoi An. Okay. Maybe I'll take a look at that. I've never heard of the slum area, but maybe I'll take a look at that. Okay, yeah, you probably were up here. So I'm basically in the middle of both Moon Milks. So the one Moon Milk is to the left of me where the Western pub, all the Western pubs are at, and then the other Moon Milk, the main Moon Milk that takes you into town from the airport is up here. So I'm literally smack dab in the middle of both Moon Milks. And this is Mona Lisa. So this, you might actually recognize Mona Lisa. So Mona Lisa is right there. What else am I by? I went to the Thai restaurant. I don't know if you know Kin Kin, but they moved. They used to be right down the block. That's here. I'm all in the area. I'm by the butcher shop. So I'm by all the Western amenities. Yeah, man, I recommend everyone come out here. Slums of Vietnam sounds like something they could do well. I will look into that. I've never heard anything about it, but I will definitely look into it. Bottega 5, so Bottega 5 is just right there. It's like, I think Bottega 5 is this building right here. I walk by it almost every day. I just talked to them yesterday. I was doing a live stream and they chatted with me, and I actually talked to the owner. He was on the live stream while we were on it. I have not been there yet though. But that's literally, I think Bottega 5 is literally where this yellow sign is right here. That's right where we're at. There's Friendship Mart. Here's the Q Market. So I'm smack dab in the middle. I love this area. This is where I've stayed on and off for about a year and a half. The first time I ever came to Danang was like, I think it was February of 2023. And then I've been on and off here for a year and a half or so. So this is my main area that I like to stay at a lot. The slums close the doors, they can't earn the money. I see. I see. Xin chào. Hello. So we're basically right in the heart and the main area of the An Thuong neighborhood, basically. So, YouTube, we do YouTube live stream. So there's people in here. So yeah, we're in like the heart of An Thuong, basically. I really like this neighborhood. So I like it better than the Western Pub, but I know a lot of the tourists and the travelers like that area down there. But if I could choose anywhere to stay at as of now, this is my favorite area. Everyone is doing food in apartment slums and dangerous. I want to see you stay in Vietnam. I don't, man, I'm the type where I don't mind venturing. If you guys missed it, man, if you guys were here, I really want you guys to go check out this video as soon as I undo the stream. But look at what we met. I was coming back from the restaurant, and look at this, guys. I stumbled across some locals. We were doing karaoke. They wanted me to drink. I don't drink anymore. But basically, we were down here, and we had a great time. These are the locals. They invited me, they grabbed me, they pulled me over. And you guys need to go watch this on the live stream at the end. So go watch this. This was about an hour ago. We were down by Kin Kin, and these people pulled me over, and they wanted us. So I did shots of yogurt. They had those yogurt drinks. So go watch that. Bikini Bottom. I love Bikini Bottom, but I have never had their breakfast. I go there for the double burger and their big order of fries. I will try to retitle that. Maybe that's what I'll do. But Bikini Bottoms, I've never had their breakfast. I know a lot of people go there for breakfast. I go there for dinner. I just did a live stream from Bikini Bottoms like 2 days ago. I get I think it's called the Classic Double or something like that, and I get the fries. I've only ever had burgers from Bikini Bottoms. It's actually my favorite burger place out of all the burger places here. I would rank it as Bikini Bottoms is my number one. Number two might be Fly Burger now. The new Fly Burgers. I didn't really care for it before at the old location. I had it for a second time recently, and it was good. My third would probably be Burger Bros, and then my fourth would probably be Roadhouse. But I know everyone fights about it. If you ever go on the Fly Burger, oh no. So I know there's a new Fly Burger, and I know there's a new Bikini Bottom across town also. I've never been to the other Bikini Bottoms across the town though, on the other side of the river. But I have been to the new Fly Burger. I went there about, 2 weeks ago. I have not been to the new Bikini Bottoms. It's been good live stream video, be a good experience restaurant, watching the locals. I kind of feel like it's boring to you guys, but I'm glad you guys enjoy it because we're just literally sitting here. The Turkish place, so I think you're talking about the kebab place, right? I just went down there earlier today because I went to the butcher shop. So I kind of feel like you guys get bored, but there's not much going on here. We got basically the Q Mart. The Turkish place is the kebab place. I just went down I go to the butcher shop about twice a week, at least once a week. I love the butcher shop. We did a live from the butcher shop earlier today when I did the early morning stream. But the butcher shop is a regular place I go to. Moon Milk is a regular place I go to. Kin Kin was a regular place that I normally go to until they moved. What else do I go to a lot? There's another, it's like the Broken Rice chicken place, but it's called Kam Tam Ut Van. I go there at least once a week. So there's a lot of places that I go to. I kind of stick to the same places. I've never been to the Turkish place, though. I think you're talking about the kebab place. I think if we're talking about the same place, I've never been there, but I do know 2 people that have been there, and they both liked it, but they got lamb. I don't eat lamb. Yeah, it's been a good social event. actually been very cooler weather temperature wise the past few days, which has been good. I almost went to the really obscure street market that's on the other side of Moon Milk, but we didn't make it there today. It was too hot in the morning, so I just went and did my normal chores. But maybe tomorrow, I don't know how many of you guys will be here tomorrow, but maybe I might go to the local street market. I'll show you guys the street market. Another part of why this channel I don't think is growing so much is because I'm not uploading videos. I think my last video that I uploaded was 4 or 6 days ago. I really would like to crank out one video every 2 days. Not as far as live streams, but as far as regular content. But it just slows me down on the editing. See Eli in Vietnam, an old boy married to a young. Okay. There was someone else that mentioned Eli, and I think you guys told me that he gave it up or something, but someone else was mentioning Eli, but I've never seen him. So literally the only people that I do know from Vietnam that stream is the guy Travis, Sammy. There's another guy that I really like. His name's John something. John Sabo or Sabo or something like that. I really like his channel. Actually, you know what? I'll show you him. I really like his channel. Let's see if I can pull him up. If you guys haven't seen